History is not just a collection of dates and names. It is a vast, echoing hall of mysteries, forgotten empires, and secrets that defy modern science. For the next minutes, we are embarking on an epic journey through time. We will explore 10 of the greatest historical puzzles that baffle archaeologists and scientists to this day. From entire civilizations that vanished without a trace to incredible technological feats that shouldn't have been possible. These stories prove that the past is stranger and more complex than we can imagine. Prepare to question everything you thought you knew about human history. Let's dive into 10 great historical mysteries science still can't explain. Mystery 1. The Lost Civilization of the Indus Valley. We begin with an entire civilization that seemingly disappeared. The Indus Valley Civilization, or Harappan civilization, flourished around 4,500 years ago. It was larger than ancient Egypt and Mesopotamia combined. They had sophisticated, planned cities like Mohenjo-Daro and Harappa. These cities featured remarkable urban planning, including standardized bricks, advanced drainage systems, and public baths. They even had a written language, a script of symbols, but it remains entirely undeciphered. Crucially, there is no evidence of kings, large armies, or central royal tombs, suggesting a peaceful, egalitarian society. Then, around 1800 BCE, the civilization collapsed. The great cities were abandoned. Why? Theories range from a great shift in the monsoon pattern, which led to drought, to tectonic events diverting the river system. But the speed and totality of the collapse remain a profound mystery. Did climate change wipe out one of the most advanced ancient societies? We still don't have the full answer. Mystery 2. The Antikythera Mechanism. Next, we look at a technological artifact that completely redefines our understanding of ancient engineering. In 1901, sponge divers found a corroded lump of bronze and wood off the coast of the Greek island Antikythera. It turned out to be the Antikythera Mechanism. This device is an incredibly complex, clockwork astronomical calculator. Dating back to about 100 BCE, it could accurately predict solar and lunar eclipses, the movements of the 5 known planets, and even the dates of the Olympic Games. It contained over 30 precisely machined bronze gears. The level of miniature precision required for these gears was thought to be unachievable until the 14th century in Europe. It is essentially the world's first known analog computer, created 1,500 years ahead of its time. Who built it, how they achieved such complex machining, and why this technology was seemingly lost for over a millennium are questions that still confound experts. It is a ghost from a technologically advanced past we never knew existed. Mystery 3. The Library of Alexandria. Imagine losing almost all of human knowledge in one catastrophic event. The Library of Alexandria was the intellectual heart of the ancient world, founded in the 3rd century BCE. It housed an estimated 500,000 scrolls, representing centuries of scholarship, science, and philosophy. Scholars like Euclid and Archimedes worked there. Its destruction is one of history's great tragedies, but the actual cause and timing remain unclear. It wasn't a single, spectacular blaze. Instead, the library seems to have suffered a series of devastating blows over centuries. One theory blames Julius Caesar, whose troops accidentally burned the docks where some scrolls were stored in 48 BCE. Another points to a Roman emperor or later Christian mobs. The mystery is not that it was lost, but that such a pivotal, irreplaceable treasure of knowledge was allowed to vanish without a clear, documented record of its final end. What secrets of the ancient world did we lose forever? Mystery 4. The Voynich Manuscript. This is arguably the most mysterious book in the world. The Voynich Manuscript is a 240-page illustrated codex written in an unknown script by an unknown author. It is named after the book dealer, Wilfrid Voynich, who acquired it in 1912. The book is filled with strange illustrations of unidentifiable plants, nude mythological figures, and intricate astronomical diagrams. Radiocarbon dating places the parchment to the early 15th century, making it genuinely medieval. Countless cryptographers, codebreakers, and linguists, including top experts from both world wars, have tried to decipher the text. All have failed. Is it an ancient, lost language? An incredibly sophisticated cipher designed to confuse? Or simply an elaborate, centuries-old hoax with no real meaning? The manuscript remains locked in its own cryptic world, a testament to the fact that some secrets refuse to be shared. Mystery 5. The builders of the Easter Island Moai. The Moai statues of Rapa Nui, or Easter Island, are instantly recognizable. These monumental figures, some reaching 33 feet in height and weighing 80 tons, were carved by the early Rapa Nui people. The real mystery is not the carving, but the moving of these giants. The stone quarry was several miles from the coastal platforms where the statues stand. How did a small, isolated Polynesian culture move such colossal statues across rugged terrain? The popular theory involves moving the statues upright, using ropes and a walking motion, effectively waddling them across the landscape. However, the rapid deforestation of the island around the time of the Moai construction suggests the use of vast quantities of wood, possibly as rollers or sleds. The subsequent ecological collapse and the end of the statue building period serve as a chilling warning about resource depletion. The Moai are a spectacular puzzle, silently guarding the secret of their journey. Mystery 6. The true purpose of the Great Pyramid. While we generally accept that the Great Pyramid of Giza was built as a tomb for the pharaoh Khufu, the immense precision and design still inspire endless debate. Built around 4,500 years ago, it was the tallest man-made structure in the world for nearly 4,000 years. The stones are cut with incredible precision, fitting together with tolerances tighter than a piece of paper in some spots. It is aligned almost perfectly with true north. The mystery lies in the methods and precision. We know the Egyptians used ramps and brute labor, but the scale of the organization required is staggering. Furthermore, its internal chambers, especially the king's chamber, show signs of advanced, unknown acoustic properties. Some theories persist that it was not merely a tomb, but a monumental scientific instrument, a power generator, or an astronomical observatory. The official explanation often fails to satisfy the sheer engineering audacity of the structure. It is a time capsule of ancient Egyptian genius, still hinting at secrets we haven't grasped. Mystery 7. The fate of the 9th Roman Legion. The 9th Spanish Legion was one of the Roman Empire's most famous and battle-hardened military units. The legion was stationed in Britain around the 1st century CE. Sometime after 108 CE, the legion simply vanishes from Roman records. This historical gap has fueled centuries of speculation and fiction, most notably in Rosemary Sutcliffe's novel The Eagle of the Ninth. Did they march north into Caledonia, modern Scotland, and get wiped out by the barbarian tribes? Did they suffer a catastrophic defeat in the northern British wilderness? Or were they simply quietly disbanded and their soldiers transferred to legions elsewhere, their destruction being a dramatic myth? No archaeological evidence of a mass slaughter has ever been found in Britain. Later records suggest legionaries with the 9th number appeared in other parts of the empire, but the legion itself was never officially reconstituted. The complete disappearance of 5,000 to 6,000 veteran soldiers remains one of the great lost chapters of Roman military history. Mystery 8. The Piri-Reis map. The Piri-Reis map is a famous pre-modern map compiled in 1513 by the Ottoman admiral and cartographer Piri-Reis. What makes this map extraordinary is its accuracy and content. It depicts the coasts of Western Europe, North Africa, the coast of Brazil, and most controversially, a depiction of Antarctica long before it was officially discovered in 1820. More bizarrely, the map appears to show the coastline of Queen Maud Land in Antarctica without its ice cap. This suggests the source maps must have been drawn when that part of the continent was ice-free, which last happened thousands of years ago. Piri-Reis himself stated he compiled his map from about 20 source maps, some dating back to the time of Alexander the Great. How did 16th century cartographers, or there even older sources, accurately map a continent that was covered in ice and unknown to their civilization? It raises the possibility of an unknown, sophisticated global civilization existing in deep antiquity. Mystery 9. The Baghdad Battery found near Baghdad, Iraq, in 1936. The Baghdad Battery is an artifact that has sparked intense debate among historians of science. The item consists of a terracotta jar, a copper cylinder, and an iron rod. When filled with an electrolyte like grape juice or vinegar, many believe it could have generated a small electrical charge of around 1.5 volts. Dating back to the Parthian or Sasanian period, around 250 BCE to 650 CE, this suggests the knowledge of basic electrochemistry existed in the ancient Middle East. If these were indeed batteries, what were they used for? The prevailing theory is that they were used for electroplating, applying a thin layer of gold or silver to other metals for jewelry, or perhaps for medical purposes like pain relief. Opponents argue they were simply storage vessels for sacred scrolls. The inability to conclusively prove its electrical purpose leaves the incredible possibility of ancient electrical technology hanging in the air. Mystery 10. The Maya collapsed. We return to a great civilization that dramatically failed, the classic Maya. Between 750 and 950 CE, the great stone cities of the southern Maya lowlands, such as Tikal and Copan, were abandoned. This was not a rapid invasion. There is no evidence of widespread conquest. Instead, the complex Maya society, known for its intricate calendar, stunning architecture, and mathematical genius, fractured and collapsed internally. Scholars now point to a combination of factors. Prolonged, severe drought is the leading candidate, exacerbated by years of deforestation and resource overexploitation. This environmental stress likely led to constant warfare over dwindling resources, civil unrest, and the eventual failure of the ruling elite to maintain order. The mystery is how such an advanced, seemingly stable civilization could be so vulnerable. Their disappearance serves as a haunting example of how environmental factors, coupled with political instability, can erase even the most brilliant cultures from the map. It is a warning from history that we continue to study today. We have now traveled through thousands of years of human endeavor and mystery. From the silent, enigmatic collapse of the Indus Valley and the Maya, to the technological marvels of the Antikythera Mechanism and the Baghdad Battery. These 10 puzzles demonstrate that we are still filling in the basic chapters of our own story. The past is not settled, it is an active area of investigation, full of forgotten wonders and chilling warnings. The greatest lesson from history is that there are always new questions to ask. Which of these historical mysteries do you find the most compelling? Do you believe the Antikythera Mechanism came from a lost line of ancient inventors? Let us know your theories in the comments below. If you found this journey through time fascinating, please hit the like button. And for more deep dives into history, archaeology, and ancient secrets, be sure to subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications. Thank you for watching, and keep questioning the past.